Hi, today I will explain about sound principle. Sound principle is numeral tool used for those who work on sound system. The most important are the mathematical tools. The application is independent of the type of system or its use. Plus, they are timeless and not subject to obsolescence like audio product. Of course, one must always balance the mathematical approach with real-world experience to gain an understanding of the shortcoming and limitation of the formula. Once the basic has been mastered, some system work become largely intuitive. The decibel. Decibel is a unit used to measure the intensity of a sound or the power level of an electrical signal by comparing it with a given level on a logarithmic scale. It allows change in system parameters such as power, voltage or distance to be related to level change heard by a listener. In short, the decibel is a way to express how much in a way that is relevant to the human perception of loudness. The decibel is always power-related radio. Electrical and acoustical power change can be converted exactly in the manner described. Quantities that are not power must be made proportional to power, a relationship established by the power equation. Second, loudness and level. The perceived loudness of a sound event is related to its acoustical level, which is interrelated to the electrical level driving the loudspeaker. Levels are electrical or acoustical pressure or powers expressed in decibel. In its linear range of operation, the human hearing system will perceive an increase in level as an increase in loudness. Since the eardrum is a pressure-sensitive mechanism, there exists a threshold below which the signal is distinguishable from the noise floor. This threshold is about 20 microPA of pressure deviation from ambient at mid-range frequencies. Frequency. A wave is produced when a medium is disturbed. The medium can be air, water, steel, the earth. The disturbance produces a fluctuation in the ambient condition of the medium that propagates as a wave that radiates outward from the source of the disturbance. If 1 second is used as reference time span, the number of fluctuations above and below the ambient condition per second is the frequency of the event and is expressed in cycle per second or hertz. Human can hear frequency as low as 20 Hz and as high as 20,000 Hz. Wavelength. If the frequency f of a vibration is known, the time period t for one cycle of vibration can be found by the simple relationship. The time period t is the inverse of the frequency of vibration. The period of waveform is the time length of one complete cycle. Since most waves propagate or travel, if the period of the wave is known, its physical size can be determined if the speed of propagation is known. An acoustic wave is one that is propagating by means of vibrating a medium such as steel, water or air. The propagation speed through this media are relatively slow, resulting in waves that are long in length compared to an electromagnetic wave of the same frequency. The wavelength of audio frequencies in air range from about 17 meter 20 Hz to 17 millimeter 20 kHz. Surface shape and superposition. The geometry of a boundary can have a profound effect on the behavior of the sound that strikes it. When two waves overlap in space, their vertical displacement, water or pressure, air combine together. This is known as interference, where both waves produce a peak or a true simultaneously at a point in space. They combine together to create an even larger oscillation. This is constructive interference. On the other hand, if a truth and a peak combine together, the opposing displacement cancel each other out and create a much smaller or even zero total displacement. This is destructive interference. Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that the current through a conductor between 2 points is directly proportional to the voltage across the 2 points. Ohm's law is given by V equal to I multiple R, where V is the potential difference between 2 points, which include a resistance R. Resistance is a concept used for DC, whereas impedance is the AC equivalent. And impedance can be purely resistive, purely reactive, or most often some combination of the two. This is referred to as a complex impedance. Impedance is a function of frequency, and impedance measurement must state the frequency at which the measurement was made. Sound system technician should be able to measure impedance to verify proper component loading, such as the amplifier or speaker interface. Ohm's law and the power equation in its various forms are foundation stone of the audio field. One can use this important tool for a lifetime and not exhaust the application to the electrical and acoustical aspect of the sound reinforcement system. Human hearing. It is beneficial for sound practitioners to have a basic understanding of the way that people hear and perceive sound. The human auditory system is an amazing device and is quite complex. Its job to transduce fluctuation in the ambient atmospheric pressure into electrical signal that will be processed by the brain and perceived as sound by the listener. The dynamic range of a system describes the difference between the highest level that can pass through the system and its noise floor. The threshold of human hearing is about 0.00002 Pascal PA at mid-frequencies. The human auditory system can withstand peak of up to 200 PA at these same frequencies. This makes the dynamic range of the human auditory system approximately 150 decibels. Modern sound systems are capable of producing very high sound pressure level over large distance. Great care must be taken to avoid damaging the hearing of the audience. Sound systems are a major source of high-level sound and should work within existing guidelines. Tinnitus or ringing in the ears is one symptom of excessive sound exposure. Sound propagation. Sound waves are emitted from acoustic source, device that move to modulate the ambient atmospheric pressure. Loudspeakers become intentional acoustic source when they are driven with waveform that cause them to vibrate at frequencies within the bandwidth of the human listener. And the last one, monitoring audio program material. The complex nature of the audio waveform necessitates specialized instrumentation for visual monitoring. Typical voltmeters are not suitable for anything but the simplest waveform, such as sine wave. Measurement of the true RMS is root mean square. Value of a waveform requires specialized equipment that integrate energy over a time span, much like the hearing system does. This integrated data will better correlate with the perceived loudness of the sound event. The reference that we use is Handbook for Sound Engineer by Bello GM 2008 4th edition. That's all from me. Thank you.